Hello, welcome to strength class. We're lifting today, so you're going to need a variety of dumbbells. I have 5s all the way up to 17 and a halves. We're doing a lot of upper body today. Getting us ready for taking off the sleeves of our shirts, right? Take top arms. I've heard that a lot lately, and I was just like, you know what? Just work on it all year long, and then you don't have to like crunch time. It's almost summer. I need to work on my arms. Just work on them all the time, right? Functional. Even when they're covered up in the winter. All right, so we've got a lot of upper body, a little bit of lower body, and some core today to work on. Today's word, as you're getting out your weights, I am grounded. It works when you're trying to have a nice stance when you're lifting weights, so think about that, grounding yourself through, rooting yourself through the ground. I have a strong foundation on which to build my dreams. So take that literally, physically, however you want to take that today. I am grounded. We can work with that in multiple ways. All right, we're going to do a warm-up, and then we'll go into our first set of work. It's going to be 2 moves back to back for 30, well, 2 moves back to back for 30 seconds. So, for example, our first exercise is a push-up. We'll do that for 30 seconds, head right into, we'll flip over to our backs, head into a chest press, turn, fly. So it's a chest press, like a bench press, and a chest fly combo, okay? So as you're getting out your weights, think about what you want to use for that. We'll do that 30 seconds back to back, take a 20-second rest, transition, do it again, and again. So 2 sets of moves 3 times through, got it? And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those to do. So let's get warmed up now. Hopefully your weight's out, water and a sweat towel. We'll warm up and then we will head into the first block, okay? So start your watches if you're tracking. Something funky's going on with my contact. I have a feeling it might be flipped inside out. I'll take care of that later. But let's start with just body weight squats. Come down, come up. Lower your bottom down and back. Come on up. Shoulders over your hips. Like I said, a little bit of lower body work, but we're actually doing a lot of upper body today. You're welcome. All right, 1 more squat. And then let's go ahead and take one arm, swim it back. The other arm, swim it back. And keep going, backstroke, 1 arm at a time. Really roll through the shoulder, keep your shoulder down and away from your ear, bicep comes right next to your ear. This is exactly how I teach kids to start doing backstroke. Brush your shoulder and your bicep right past your ear, and backstroke you would bend and then come out. We're doing full circle now, come on forward. We're doing freestyle now. Forward roll, 1 arm at a time. You can windmill if you feel a little bit better doing that. There we go, there we go. And then reach out, wall to wall. We did these yesterday. We're gonna wring out the shoulders, twist, side bend, side to side. Obliques, feeling those today after all that core work in mind class. If you missed mind class, go back. It's there for you. Great class. I'm thinking that's one to repeat for sure. All right, and let's go ahead and cat-cow from a standing position. Hands on your thighs, round out your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, release, look up, tailbone up. Kind of dip out your belly button. Naturally, as you lift your chin and your tailbone, your belly button should drop down. Round, release, round and roll to the top. All right, coming down for push-ups. Let's just get at it, okay? You've got push-ups for 30 seconds. I'm gonna go on my knees, and then you're gonna flip it over, press, turn, fly, turn, press, turn, fly, turn, okay? So we're gonna go through that 3 times. 30 seconds on the clock. Push-ups, ready, set, go. 30 seconds here, as many reps as you can get done in 30 seconds. Options to modify are to come to your knees. More options to modify, come to a couch, a bench, a stair, a wall. Off camera here. Let's try. My head was getting chopped off. 3, 2, those are your push-ups, flip it over, grab your weights. And we've got a bench press, turn, fly, turn, 90-degree bend in your elbow, straighten out, turn, fly, slight bend in your elbow when you come to your chest fly. All right, big bend in your elbow, 90 degrees when you do your chest press. Your lower back is pulled to the floor, pulling your belly button in towards your spine. All right, that was set 1. Did you go heavy enough for 30 seconds? That's my biggest question to you. If you feel like I could probably go heavier, the next set, you can do so, okay? Fix my contact really quick. As you flip over to your bellies, you got push-ups again. How many reps did you do the first time? Try to do just as many, if not more, the second time. Go. Chest to the floor. Hands pushing into the ground. Palms of your hands in the ground, chest to the floor. Press up, up, and away. Flat spine. Your head to your knee, your head to your tailbone, right? Head to your heels if you're on your toes. Squeeze your chest. And flip over. Chest press, chest fly. All right, how are we feeling? Really focused on the chest muscle here. So the first set, you're probably like, no problem. I hope you're by now starting to feel it. I know I am. Full range of motion on your push-ups if you're not feeling it, okay? Meaning your chest comes all the way to the ground. Same thing here, really control, squeeze. If your weights are clinking, they're too light, and time. So if you keep smacking your weights together there at the top, and they're clanking, they're probably too heavy or you're going too fast, so slow down. Okay, flip it over. We'll go one more set of these. We are working the chest to begin with. We'll go to the back after this set. Push-ups, ready, set, go. You hear the beeps? Are you playing your own music today? I hope you have a good playlist on. If not, you can always pause me and go do that. Breathe. Okay, definitely feeling this now. Definitely, definitely. You need to sink back, stretch, especially if you're cramping, and then do a few more reps to the end. Flip it. Back on your backs. I know I don't like to flip you guys too much, but it's okay. Today we flipped just a little bit. All right, here we go. Finishing off. Ooh, wait till we get to triceps, you guys. We're gonna burn out. 3 minutes of chest work. That's what you just did, okay? So if you're feeling warm in the muscles right between your armpits, right, your chest, whew. Hopefully you want to go ahead and pause. Let's switch it to back, okay? We're gonna stand up. We're gonna go bent over row, okay? That's our first move. Second move, I'm gonna pause this for a second, just so we have time. Second move, I'm gonna go lighter. Hands. Might even go lighter back to, might get to 5s. I remember we did this before and I think I was at 5s by the end of it. So bent over row. A bent over row means you actually bend over and row to your pockets, to your hip bones, okay? If you're up here, that's not really bent over, that's like leaning. Bent over, okay? From there, you're gonna go whoop, wide, like goalpost here. Flip, turn your fist, fly. Wide row, elbows lead to the ceiling as if you're a puppet and your elbows get pulled out to the side, 90-degree bend like goalpost. Come down, fly. So you go from palms here to palms here. All right, let's do it. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Start with your row. Bend over. Slight bend in the knees, toes forward, bend at your hips. Pull. Pull. If this bothers your lower back, you are welcome to put your hand on your couch, roll one arm, and then in the next time through, roll the other arm, okay? So if your back hurts, you need support, support your body. I promise you that will help, and you can still get work on your back muscles. 3, 2, switch out your weights if you need to. Again, wide row, turn, fly. Turn, wide row, turn, fly. This is similar to what we just did on the floor. Bench press, fly. Now we're just going wide row, elbows out, fly. I promise you, switching out my weights the next 2 sets. 3 minutes of back work. Whew. And time. If your lower back is bothering you, again, work one side. So now if you did both arms, and you're like, yeah, my back is bothering me, come to a bench, row with one arm, and then do the pull and the fly on one arm, okay? And then on the third set, do the other arm. If your lower back's bothering you, please, please listen to me, okay? Now we row again, pull, pull. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pull the weights towards your pocket or elbows towards the back of the room, okay? I want you to keep thinking about is pull back. Squeeze between your blades. These are getting heavy. All right, I bent forward a little bit more because I have to practice what I preach. I'm switching out my weights. Wide row, fly. Wide row, fly. Row, fly. Row, fly. You got it. Yep, I'll be going down to fives. After this set. Whew, time. Stand up, release your lower back. I'm lightening up third set for sure. Whew. Breathe. Yourself set up, think about what's next. I'm getting myself set up. I'm grabbing my thighs. All right, bent over row. Ready, set, begin. Chest forward, shoulder blades back. Pull to your pockets. Chest to the floor. You're looking just beyond your, probably about 4 feet beyond your toes, okay? 3 or 4 feet. Not looking straight down at your toes. Up just a little bit. Woo. Wide row. Out like goalposts. Flip so your palms face each other. Fly. Shoulder blades. Shoulder blades. It's your wings. We're working backside wings here. Abdominals pulled in tight. You know this is a lot of bent overness. 9. Whew, release. I'm feeling in my lower back too. I just kind of pushed through. It wasn't a bad pain, it was just fatigue. Definitely a muscle I need to continue to work on. Okay, next up. Love me or hate me, we're doing dips. You can grab a stair or a bench. We're gonna tricep dip, then we're gonna stand up and do a reverse grip curl, okay? So tricep dips, you can either come down here, bend your elbows, lean back and press, so you're using the back of your arms. Fingertips towards your butt, start as soon as you see it. You can come up to a crab and dip, or you can be on a step, a stair, a couch, a bench, or in the back of the arms, okay? You guys know I prefer crab or on my bottom. I try just to dip down, press up. All right, coming up with a moderate to light weight, we're gonna come reverse grip up, flip, lower, flip, reverse grip up, turn, lower, turn, palms down, palms facing you, lower. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of a variation of a bicep curl here. Biceps and triceps. Pause. We're gonna go back down for our dips. I'm gonna grab a bench and see if I wanna do one set on my bench here. Try it. Whew. So, I know I didn't give you fair warning on that one, but now's your chance. Go to a step. A bench or a stair, all right? Ready, set. So the closer you are to your bench, the easier it gets. The further away your feet or your butt get, harder it gets, okay? And then in between somewhere is your moderate medium place. Just try not to shrug. I know this is so hard. Try not to shrug your shoulders and your ears. Try to bend your elbows and then press up, palms of your hands into the ground, okay? I know it's like nearly impossible to not shrug. Back to our biceps. Palms down, so a reverse grip curl, turn, lower. Notice I'm doing this slow and controlled on the way down. Elbows are pinned into your side, right? Like bending your knees, tuck your tailbone under, engage your abdominals, good tall posture and stance here. One more rep. Okay, so we're doing triceps, biceps again, and then guess what? The next step is still triceps and biceps. We're not done with them yet. We're gonna do one more dip, one more flippy grip bicep curl, then a new set of biceps and triceps, okay? Let's get these dips done. They're warming up our triceps real good. Remember, fingertips towards your bottom. They may turn out to the side. I do not want them flipped and your fingertips facing away from you though, okay? Fingertips are either facing your butt or the walls on the sides of you, not behind you, okay? You get that hand placement? Correct. Come on up. I'm gonna go heavier on this last set, see how it goes. Come up, turn, control it down. First curl, turn, lower, breathe. Shoulders down and away from your ears, elbows tucked into your sides. Time. So your new set of moves will be biceps first, hammers, hammers. Okay, shoulder to elbow stays pinned. All you're doing is lifting and lowering your fist. Then bent over tricep extensions to follow, okay? Hammer curls first. Ready, set, begin. Curl and lower. My shoulder to elbow shouldn't be moving, nor should yours. Just your forearm lever. The joint at your elbow is the joint in action, okay? That's where your shoulder should be stabilized, it shouldn't be moving. You guys know I always try to educate you. Knowledge is power. If you know what you're doing, if you learned about it, you sink in a little bit better. Tricep extensions are next, so choose the same weight. One increment lighter or an increment heavier. My triceps are actually stronger most of the time. Well, yes, they are. Stronger than my biceps most of the time. My triceps still don't get worked as much as my biceps. My biceps fatigue, so I use lighter weights usually on my biceps, heavier on my triceps. Don't be afraid. Push a little heavier on your triceps, the back of your arms. And time. All right, cueing and form on your bent over triceps. It's just like the bent over row. You have to actually bend over and kick back. Okay, elbows try to hike up above your rib cage or even with your rib cage, depending on your flexibility. And you kick back, squeeze the back of your arms. Hammer curls. Go. Front of the arms here. Common mistake I see people do too is they come all the way up and kind of curl their wrists and come up and tap their shoulders. Try to keep your wrists in line, perpendicular with your forearm. You don't have to actually come up and do that with your wrists, okay? Try to think of common mistakes that I see. All right, bend over, hike them up, take them back. I'm gonna practice what I preach. You say I go heavier, I'm going heavier. I'm going heavier, how about you? Now, your triceps are tired. We did dips. So, do what you can right now. Elbows hiked up, chest forward, long, tall spine. Your head, your tailbone. Pause. One more set of those, okay? Then we're going into lower body, core, and you're done. Do you feel your work? I'm starting to get a little jello-y. Good, good, that's what we came for. Work our bodies. Hammer curls. Ready, set, go. Get grounded. Root yourself in the floor. Root your mind to a healthy headspace. You show up, you do your work because you love yourself. You want to give yourself this gift. Feels good, especially when it's all done. Elbows pinned in. Switch it on out if you need to. Bend over tricep, kick back. So bend it on forward, slight bend in your knees. I look like I'm going down a ski slope here, you guys. Olympic skiers. Head's totally forward, chest totally to the ground. Elbows piked up. Taking back, squeeze the back of your arms. It's the upward motion. Squeeze and then control on the way down. Squeeze, control. We're not swinging and swaying. Squeeze and lift and release. That was biceps and triceps. We're going on to legs. Whew. Clear out your space a little bit if you need to. You've got a 2x2 squat. There. I'm gonna move my mat out of the way. Woo. Heavy weights if you can. We're gonna squat, walk, ready, set, squat. Take 2 steps, stand, squat. 2 steps, stand, squat. Together, 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 everyone. Heading into a deadlift, 2 legs on the floor. Slight bend in your knee, hinge forward at your hip, come to your shin, pull straight back up. Proud chest, flat back, butt sticks out. It's a hinge at your hips, come back up to stand, back of the leg, butt, squeeze and lift you right here. Proud chest, flat back. Time. Okay, I didn't give you a huge warning of time to switch to legs. But what I want to tell you is pick up something heavier. Whatever your heavy weights are. Suitcase squat, walking 2x2, deadlift. If you have a kettlebell on the deadlift, you can do that too. Use that. All right, ready, set, 2x2 squat, let's go. It's like a narrow squat, step, step, rise. Sink back in your heels. You're gonna have to full foot on the ground as you walk and then stand up, push into your heels. So in your heels, use your full foot. Stand. Oh, I saw a little glitchy, you guys. Squat. We're still here. We're still moving. You know what we're doing. Keep going. Chest up. Chin up. Deadlifts. Okay. Booty back. Proud chest. The weights go straight down from your shoulders. Right about mid-shin. I always talk about this. If you're going lower than that, chances are you're releasing the contraction and you're going to start jumping or jerking and pulling muscles versus using your muscles, squeezing. Okay, so I want you to think about lower, squeeze, and time. Now, some of you might have lighter weights and you're like, but I don't feel it when I come to here. Back up. You're going to have to do some extra squeezing in the booty. And I will allow you to go a little bit further if you need to, but only if that's how you're feeling the effect of the movement, okay? One more set. How's your heart rate? 2x2 squats. Let's go, legs. Squat, together, together. Guys, hey, lots of arm work today. Good job, good job. Monday we did a lot of leg work. So, 2 leg moves today. I'm not going to complain about that. If you want to do more, go back and find a leg workout. Do some lunges, do some squats, do some bridges, some side lunges and curtsies. All right, but right now, let's go ahead and Romanian deadlift right here. Slight bend in your knee, proud chest. I'm going to keep saying it. And we're going to come down for core. Then you're done, okay? You're going to need 1 weight for core. I'm going to use 17 and a half. You can use an 8 or a 10. That would be my recommendation. If you're used to doing ab work with a heavier weight, grab a heavier weight. And time, okay? So I'm going to bring my mat back out. I'm going to have a 10 nearby just in case I change my mind. I might. I actually usually use a 15 for this exercise, so we'll see. But that's the great thing about working out at home and playing. You can play around with the weights that you're using. We've got butterfly, pull over, forward, okay? So I'm whipping out on this one. I'm going to use a 10. I'm like, I just thought reaching forward, overhead pull, control the movement, lean forward, roll back. Through your spine, one vertebrae at a time, forward and back. So hips are open, this allows you the space to use your abdominals, not your hip flexors. All right, weights come down, hands under your rear. See what I just did there? We're doing a reverse crunch. So you can either put your hands under your butt, you're gonna reach your toes to the ceiling. You can either go legs down, crunch, or you can keep it here. I want you to think about lifting, control the lower. Lift and control the lower. Listen, this is working your lower abdominals. They're hard to reach spot. The other thing you can do is bend your knees. Okay, pause. That was trial number one. You get 2 more chances at trying now, okay? I gave you multiple options. Leg lift, lift your booty up, or just stay in a hip lift. Straight legs or bent legs, okay? We're coming back to a butterfly. Pull overs, I'm gonna try the heavier weight. Let's see what happens. All right, butterfly legs, pull over, and reach. It fires up my shoulders, forward shoulder. Pull over. A lot more control when I have a heavier weight. I know this looks a little funny, but hey, it's a really effective exercise, so let's work it. Own your movement. Whew, ground yourself in that, right? Okay, so next up, we've got reverse crunches. So, you know, a regular crunch is where we lift our head, neck, and shoulders. A reverse crunch is where we lift our hips. It looks like you're jumping and jerking. The key is to control yourself on the way down, okay? So up, slowly roll down. You feel the difference? You can push your hands in the ground. Brace yourself, ground yourself with your hands in the ground, okay? Good stuff. That one, I mean, I'm constantly working on it. If it's not perfect, it might not ever be. Perfect isn't the word I'm looking for. I want to see progression, okay? But it will never be perfect. Do your best to try to progress and control it every time you do it, okay? All right, I'm going back to the heavy weight for butterfly crunches. Ready, set, go. Pull over, lift yourself, move forward, okay? And roll yourself down in reverse. This is all about control. You're not throwing your body forward and back. Control, 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 lower. Woohoo! Full body right here, healing yourself out of bed in the morning, right? Functional fitness. I'm sure this is not how you heal yourself out of bed, but I kind of roll over to the side and out, but. All right, weight down, reverse crunches. This would be the last option for a reverse crunch. Don't use your hands. You can put a weight up. I like to use a very heavy weight. This 10 isn't heavy enough. So this would be the advanced version if you're like, I got it. I'm so good at these reverse crunches. Move on to this next. Okay. Actually, this would be the most advanced one on it. Full leg lift and up. I like to give you options. Go ahead and stop. I'm not there with you. I can't see what you're doing. So I can't go like, you can do more, you can push, you can advance this. Or, you know, so I try to give you your options. All right, that's it. That's what we got. Let's go ahead and cool it down. Stretch it out. Ignore the beep, beep, beeps. Give me 30 more seconds of beep, beep, beeps. Let's do some upper body stretches because that's what we mostly use today, okay? You can stand or sit, take one arm across, drop your shoulder down, open up through your shoulder. Whew. Remember what we even did in the beginning? We worked our chest. We'll get that stretched out too. All right, go ahead and take that arm up and over, pat yourself on the back, a little tricep stretch there. Breathe. That was fun. Did you have fun? I had fun. Switch arms, pat yourself on the back. And then lower that arm, lower the shoulder away from your ear, and then take your arm across your body. I like to just like pretend like this arm's like spaghetti noodle, right? So that your shoulder's not up in your ear. It'll stop beeping now. And let's come down to Take one arm, thread it under your armpit, kind of take a child's pose. Thread through, top arm comes out. Let's play around here as we open up our lat, the back of our shoulders, our rear delt. Switch arms, thread through. Take your bottom back, walk your top arm out. Turn, twist, so your lower shoulder is on the ground. Look through your armpit. And then we're going to come all the way down to our stomachs into a T. We did these yesterday, or the day before, I can't remember. But it's Wednesday, I know that, but I can't remember which day we did this. Bend your arm, or keep it straight. We're going to open up our chest. Oh, push-ups. Oh, chest work. Oh, biceps. That'll stretch out your biceps too. Go ahead and switch and do the other side. Awesome job today. How did you do with your weights? I always find that this workout is a little humbling because usually I like to lift nice and heavy. But 30 seconds of one muscle group, mainly, besides our biceps and triceps, back to back, really fatigues your muscles. So let's go ahead and open up our chest one more time, down and back, shoulders down and back. So I sometimes have to go lighter on this one, and it's okay. But challenge yourself with the heavy weights, right? I love, Sean last week texted me, she goes, I went heavier. And I was like, awesome, she listened to me. And I love hearing that, so good for you. I'm so proud of you guys when you make those advancements, and hopefully you feel that pride as well. Keep grounding yourself in your fitness and your health routine. I will see you back here on Friday for kickboxing. I think I'm doing a mashup, I gotta create it. I will see you then, have a great day. Remember tomorrow, so you could do a replay or a rest day. Bye everybody.